road. You've got to worry about tomorrow, which is another day, is the bronze medal game.
And great job there by Mael Gilles as she scores
to get the turnover.
But Koenig gets it back. She finds Gilles, who goes all the way to the basket. So good job. And almost come up with another steal is Koenig. Crew by the USA. You have Plum, okay, the veteran, 28 years old. Gilles, little fancy footwork as she uses the glass and now has 6 points to her name.
Yeah, and player control. She's starting in place of Jade Van Hefty.
Another ACL for Van Hefty. Just, it breaks your heart as Giles, who's a decent,
but quiet today.
Yep, and you like the take by Brown right there, really looking for her shot in the single coverage. Hansen. Look at Giles, look at Giles! An absolute... All right, here we go. Giles, the three, you bet. Wow, Giles only at 24% free throw, ball tipped. Mack loses it. Here we go.
Teammates to kick it out too.
She dropped 31 on San Jose State earlier this year. It was just after Thanksgiving, and she was the conference's player of the week. That's who we talked about. Mael penetrates with a bucket.
Yeah, congratulations.
3 minutes. See if Giles can take this game into her hands. Here she goes. She did. Turns, uses the window, a bucket.
Yeah, big finish, right? That's up against Lavelle. Levings for three. Off the mark. Heck of a rebound by Giles. Putback is good. I think when you rebound that way, Clarice Akunwafu screen was huge to create that opportunity for Sanders.
Levings gets it back to Giles. Nice take and finish.
She takes her dribble somewhere. Shooter, she gets one, she can make another one real quick.
So the lead down to 3. It was once as large as 7, now it's 5. Mael Gilles to Lavelle. She gets it out to Giles. Giles attacking and hitting. Arizona State up 1. Lindsay Gottlieb using a timeout to advance.
The Huskies have quite a few points off turnovers, which is usually what their opponent does to them. Hansen puts the ball on the deck, is cut off, so she flips it out to Giles, and the mid-range jumper good for her. Another O board. Giles thought about the 3, takes it at Nancy Mulkey and gets the bucket and foul. And they are only 4 and 5 in those games, so they have been right in a lot of close games and haven't been able to finish. Giles with a good shot fake and then takes it to the hoop. It's such a...
And you talk about that 4th seed going into the Pac-12. That's so important because if you can get that first round bye, then you're only looking at a 3-game tournament, you know, instead of 4 games.
And the first look for Mael. It's in 30 seconds. Arizona State needs a bucket here. Giles lines up a deep 3, and that rattles in. Mael Gilles from downtown, a 20.
So Pellington, the Cats' second leading scorer, has to sit with 2 personal fouls. In for her is Elena Puello.
Well, no help defense that time. A really nice draw.
Defensive stance. Puello almost came up with a steal. She leads the Cats in steals and assists. Shot clock winding down. Giles buries the 3.
You know, Giles has improved so much.
If Arizona has to use more players, they've got the depth to do it. Giles for 3. You betcha.
My goodness, Mael Gilles. You know, because she's really in her... Yeah, much better sharing the basketball. Running plays. Someone better stop her.
They didn't. Mael Gilles is into double figures with 11. A scoring drought of 3 minutes for the Sun Devils. Under 5 minutes to go. Giles with the head of steam. She's not going to miss from there. Giles has 13.
That was a nice drive. Animated, talking to her team. Let's go.
We're tied at 57 with a $1:30 on the clock. 8,400 strong on the...
Pow. Very talented player.
It's all over to Giles. She looks for 3 and banks it.
Well, if you're banking from the three, there's some to Oregon State Beavers. They're one of the best in the country.
And on the shot clock, Hansen with the head fake. High percentage look, and two for Giles.
Giles is starting right now.
Life to be an adult. This is a time where you get to be a student athlete for 4. Ooh, that's a nice move. Quick first step, athletic put up.
Cannon now 3 is 6 from downtown in this game. Mael Gilles has a good look at a 3.
And as you said, still playing hard because she's
point play in the book. If they have it, they need it.
Yeah, well, I like the effort here in the second half. There you go. That was Giles' first basket and first points of the game.
Side by Tutele on the block. Out to Simmons. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Giles gets the triple to go. Back to back to back threes.
Side corner, near side corner is Simmons, who reverses it back to Hefty, who kicks it back over to Giles for a three-pointer, and it's good. Arizona State takes a 3-point lead on Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. As she has it at the top, works it with the left-handed dribble, now picks up her dribble, passes over to Giles. Giles, a left-handed layup, gets it to go, and the foul. Steph Gorman on a tear yet again. Her 9th point already early in the first half. That 3-point basket does not go, but Giles gets the rebound and puts it back to maintain a 3-third quarter. Arizona State now going from left to right in their maroon jerseys as Giles hits a 3 to make it 44-33, the highest by Erickstrup. Works it back to Ollinger, and Ollinger throws it away. Intercepted by Hansen. Up to Giles in transition, and the layup is good. 60-47 in favor of Arizona State. He is on now on the far side, working it inside to Giles. Giles with a pump fake first, now dribbles to the right side, reverses to a left-handed layup, and that goes for Arizona State, now up 74-58.
Fake jab step, now goes down to the right corner, driving under the basket, reverse lay-in, good. Nice moves there from Mael Gilles.
Morgan Molly did a decent job to force her along the base.
Vassallo streaking down the court, trying to go by Rembao. Good defense by Tatum. Kick out, top of the key. Giles open for 3. It's good. Mael Gilles, just a 16% three-point shooter in for Creighton. 4:10 to play. Here's Giles, just inside the arc from the left. Shoots it right over top of Carly Batchelor. And that's 5 straight points from Mael Gilles. Comes to Lavelle. Lavelle all the way to the other end of the floor. Gives it into the corner for Giles. Giles puts it on the deck, stops. 15-foot jumper is good.
3 for 3 start.
Another free throw line jumper, left that one short. Offensive rebound, stick back by Giles, and she was fouled. Boy. This game has a foul by Giles that's uncalled, and then she gets a steal. That is bogus. And Giles takes it in and scores. She ran over Morgan Molly before the ball ever arrived. Simmons looking. Giles posts up, now faces down Carly Batchelor from 12 feet. Drives into the lane, throws up a weird scoop shot that spun off the glass and went in. 54-52, Timmons will bring it ahead. Rembao providing the defense. Simmons trying to take it to the hole. Off the glass, too strong. Offensive rebound. Giles, the putback goes. And a timeout called by Charlie Taylor Thorne.
Man, that's an impressive.
Well, they haven't shown it yet. That was a nice drive there. But they don't mind, obviously, shooting the 3, but getting to the hole, too.
Giles with her 3rd three-pointer of the season.
Well, I just like her game. I think she's a solid player.
Giles. I like that player a lot. Mark it? No. Giles is there for another rebound. I love that she can handle and push. Giles for 3. Smash!
That is unselfish basketball.
Kicks it. Giles thought about the 3. Shot clock winding down. You betcha. She's into double figures with 10.
I like her game. I thought
the defense, excellent, turning into awesome movement on the offensive end. Giles up and in.
And that was against 2 players. You know, Giles really.
Flood on her. Souza will take a long-range jumper. Giles is right there to get the rebound. How about that? She just kind of waited in the weeds and got the ball and put it up and in. The mark by Egbo. Giles, free throw line jumper.
Yeah, you have to get out there.
Baylor up by 11. House. Hanson, Giles, Beselick, Simmons, Lovell out there for Arizona State. Smith off the mark by Basalo, but the rebound put up and in.
And that's what
Giles
brings to Arizona State, just that athleticism and offensively.
Baylor led by 22 points, 48-26, and look at this. Giles puts it up and in, and all of a sudden, it's a 9-point.
Transfer from Rutgers. He's been real active on the defensive end, and she'll try one from the corner. Oh, yeah! Mael Gilles for three, and a timeout called by Brian Jordan. Up and in. That ball was floating around a little bit. Giles able to recover and put it up for the score.
State championships as a coach in high school in New York. So yeah, it was always like, I hope we just don't get killed. But we
Arizona State plays pace-wise in comparison to Marist.
Giles, just beyond the free throw line, is good. An 18-footer for Mael.
They were unable to have the game there, so they ended up going to window rock instead.
Vasquez unable to hit the three, but Mael Gilles the offensive rebound, and she puts it up and in. 73-45. It's a
throw line. Utilize fundamental basketball to get big buckets on you.
Her first free throw good, and of course some of that size in freshman Meg Newman, expected coming in a top 30, top 40 recruit, but she's out for the season. Trouble with it was Gorsman. Stolen away by Simmons. Simmons driving in transition. Nice pass and laid up and in by Mael Gilles, and we're going to have the timeout. Lavelle in the right wing. Looking for an entry. They have Giles down there. She had her arms up. Great dish from Simmons. Good tip from Giles as well. Gets a turnover. And they're going to Eisenberg. Simmons in transition. Tries to lay it up. Draws a foul. No call, actually. Rebound from Giles. Lays it up. And that falls. Good rebound from Giles there.